Will you stand for the oppressor, or will you stand with the oppressed? Assalamu alaikum, what's going on everybody? Just a quick update on the whole Mark Ruffalo situation with the latest tweet that he posted about apologizing for the genocide comments against Israel and how somehow that's anti-Semitic. Let me just clarify a few things. This probably shocked a lot of people, so let me just remind everyone. Mark Ruffalo, for the longest time, has been supporting Palestinian human rights. He's been tweeting about this for quite a while now, saying things like, criticizing Israel is not anti-Semitism. And he said this during the time when CNN fired Mark Lamont Hill for criticizing Israel. In the past, he has called for freeing the young Palestinian activist Ahad Tamimi when she was arrested and detained by the occupation forces. He has recently tweeted about the occupation in East Jerusalem and the forced evictions in East Jerusalem and specifically in Sheikh Jarrah, and he called for sanctions against Israel. So with all of this happening, with all of that, how could he send this tweet? Why, Mark? Why? And, well, honestly, I think he has fallen victim to the anti-Semitism card. Nice and simple. Whether it's because he's in Hollywood and a lot of his work will depend on, him pleasing the right people, and if he says anything that may ever be deemed as criticism to Israel and anti-Semitic, he might lose on a bunch of roles. Maybe that's part of it, but he has previously criticized Israel. So what is it? I honestly think it's just the anti-Semitism card, because that's what he pointed out in his tweet. And this anti-Semitism propaganda has been spreading like wildfire by pro-Israeli groups trying to silence everyone. This also includes this rabbi who paid for an ad on the New York Times to defame Bella and Gigi Hadid and Dua in order to silence them by calling them anti-Semitic and Holocaust supporters and terrorism sympathizers. And sadly, this works on some people. Now, I don't know if this rabbi got to Mark Ruffalo too, but someone did and made him feel guilty for saying the word genocide and called him anti-Semitic, and he probably had to take it back because of that. Oh, and by the way, of course, anti-Semitism is wrong. However, the criticism of Israel and the Israeli government for its crimes against Palestinians, and its crimes, which are crimes, according to international law as well, that is not anti-Semitism. And I know Israel wants it to be so bad, but it's not. So the fact that Mark Ruffalo did not apologize for speaking up for Palestinians or Palestinian human rights, he did not apologize for speaking about sanctions of Israel if they don't stop these crimes. He did not apologize for talking about the forced evacuations or forced evictions in Sheikh Jarrah. He only apologized for saying genocide and how it may be deemed anti-Semitic. So okay then, let's play that game, why don't we? If saying the words genocide to describe what Israel's doing to Palestinians, if that's wrong, let's just call it Israel has bombed and killed hundreds of Palestinian civilians, injured thousands, and displaced tens of thousands of Palestinians in the name of self-defense. Yeah, you know what? That's a mouthful. We're just gonna go with genocide. Anyways, thanks a lot, Mark, for your support for Palestinians. We really do appreciate it. And hopefully, in the future, you won't fall victim to the anti-Semitism card again. And for everyone else, just a reminder. It doesn't matter who supports Palestine and who doesn't. It doesn't matter who flip-flops on situation, who changes their mind, who one day supports and one day is against. Palestinians will get justice. Palestine will be free. And this will happen with us or without us. Will you stand for the oppressor, or will you stand with the oppressed? You just need to determine which side of history you're going to be part of. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and share this video. Support me by subscribing to my channel, and until next time, I'm that Muslim guy. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be with you.